What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games. In today's video, we have another daily dose of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news and leak updates to share for you all today. And today, we got some very interesting news as there is an upcoming Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer in September. We're going to be talking about that. And of course, some information about Terra-type hats, some information about the regional fakes as well, and more. And of course, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, like it. I really appreciate it. Starting off with some Riddler Khu tweets. Riddler Khu says, N/P, NA, Ruminant. You can guess its interesting battle effect. So one, what does the word ruminant actually mean? Well, when you look up the word ruminant, it actually is a part of the stomach that produces cud. And cud is essentially like food that was already digested that comes back up to the mouth. And this happens for like cows and sheeps, but it also happens for other big herbivores as well, like giraffes. And when he's talking about a new battle effect, he's definitely talking about a brand new ability. So shout out to Yo Ride in here and Palkia Origin for figuring out this riddle, because this is really cool. So giraffes are ruminant, and ruminant also has a different definition as well. Yes, it is a stomach, but it also means a person given to meditation, someone who is in a deep psychic state. So we know that Giraffe Ridge is normal and psychic, so this is probably a brand new ability for this line, maybe for its evolved form, because we know it's going to have an evolved form that's apparently going to be pure psychic, but I really hope it does keep that normal psychic typing, just because it is a lot better typing. Having that ghost immunity is huge, but I'm really excited to see what is going to happen in Giraffe Ridge Evolution. And we also learned that it could be an ability version of the move Recycle. Makes sense if it was ruminating. Essentially, it's going to be spitting back up those berries, so maybe you'll be able just to get those berries back immediately after using it, which can be really strong for competitive play. And next up, Riddler Khu made a poll about 4 different Terra-type hats. He was going to give us some information on the winning hat, Psychic, Bug, Steel, and Fairy. And of course, Bug won because the biggest bug catcher in the internet boosted this, which honestly, I love bug types. So out of these 4, definitely would have picked Bug as well. And we do learn a little bit about each one. Bug is pretty cute, which I wonder is going to be like a little butterfly on the top of your head, is something I can imagine, which I think will be pretty cool. I'm about that. Psychic is meh, which honestly, I would hope he said it was weird, because what I imagine in my head was to have like the 2 spoons from like Alakazam, maybe have like spoons on you, maybe spoons around you, like a little aura. That would have been cool. Like Mega Alakazam has the spoons around him, maybe like a little spoon hat that like hovers above your head. I think that would have been really cool for it. He said Steel is WTF. I have no idea what steel could be. Maybe it's like an anvil. Honestly, I'm just thinking of like steel working or iron working. And F is lame. So Fairy is pretty lame. Don't know what Fairy could be. Maybe, I mean, when I think of Fairy, I think of maybe either like a cake, like a sweet or something like that, or maybe like a magic wand. So I don't know. But he said it's lame. So I do trust Khu on that personally. But that's always interesting to hear about these different Terra hats. And then he also has us guess which is the ice hat. And one, I do personally think that is either going to be an ice cream type of hat or an iceberg type of hat. Don't think it's going to be an ice block. I just don't think it'll be a big ice block as a hat. Could be a snowflake though. Honestly, now that I really think about, a snowflake does make the most sense. It is the free symbol too in Pokemon. So could be the free symbol. Okay, if I had to rethink this, it's probably going to be this one, or it's going to be an iceberg as a hat. So we'll have to wait and see. Let me know which one you think is going to be in the comment section. And Central Leaks does say, looks like the DLC will expand upon on terrestrial mechanic, and some Pokemon will have special Terraform hats. That won't be in the base game. However, there is actually a brand new Twitter account, which I do appreciate, because sometimes Central does get things wrong, and there is Fact Checking Central. Fact Checking Central 1. No, Khu did not say that there are special forms for multiple Pokemon in DLC. He stated that his favorite hat is in the DLC. Could be the only 3rd legendary gets a new hat. So we heard it here. There is no new Pokemon hats, essentially, just hats for 18 types. And the 3rd legendary could potentially have a unique hat, because the base game does not actually deal with the Terra forms. It gives us some sort of explanation, but it doesn't give us everything, you know, and that's going to be the main part of the DLC story. And now diving into the 2 regional fakes. And if you didn't know, the 2 regional fakes is going to be a Diglett regional fake, which is going to be a Pokemon that looks like Diglett, but it's not one. It's going to be pure water, and it's going to be in pink eel apparently, and there's also one for Tentacool and Tentacruel as well, and apparently it's going to be a grass type that's going to be like more like a jelly that you can eat. People are saying potentially grass in ground. We're just going to have to wait and see on that. So we learned that there's 2 regional fake lines and English names are wordplay of their origins, confirmed by my overseas friends. Leave your genius assumptions below. And then he tweets out, he says, warning, correct answers witness. So I was looking through the thread and I was like, okay, it's a wordplay on what the Pokemon actually are. So I found a couple of tweets that were worth shouting out here. And one for Diglett is Moleel, like a mole eel, and then Doug Trio, Trimore, like a trio of moray eels. I think this really may be it, honestly. I think this is actually pretty genius. And then the Tentacool and Tentacruel is, so it's a jelly shroom, like jellyfish and shroom, and an Ostian tentacle. And another one that I found that was pretty good was Swimlet, Swam Trio, Mycolium, and Mycrulium. Let me know which one you like more. I think, honestly, I think the Moleel and the Trimore is perfect. This may have actually been it. Tentacruel, I actually like this one more with Mycolium and Mycrulium. And now for some new information about the brand new Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet that was just recently revealed, Giraffes. And Giraffes, you didn't know, is a lemur, poison normal Pokemon, is a spray paint lemur, and apparently it does evolve once. And my previous video did go down how incredible this Pokemon could be. But we now got some more information about this Pokemon, like one, there's going to be one particular trainer type in the game that will be using this Pokemon exclusively, and it's actually going to be this guy that we saw in the 3rd trailer. He is a spray painter, so it makes a lot of sense. Maybe this Pokemon will be part of the evil team. Potentially he could be. I mean, he could be an evil guy. I don't know. We don't know what the evil team is like, but their thing could be graffiti and spray painting things. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, but this may give us some extra lore. Also, I could totally see this Pokemon being part of Team Rocket in the anime. Shout out to a commenter for saying that, because I think that's actually perfect. So some other information, the II Pokemon, the lemur, has a pre-evolution. So what we saw was the final form, actually. So they're doing a lot of final forms. Like, we know Titan has a pre-evolution, but they officially revealed it's Titan. So a lot of things are going to be in the final form. I assume we're going to get more of that type of reveals in the marketing cycle as we get closer to the November 18th release date. So keep in mind, when we see some new Pokemon, there is a high potential that they actually are just the final form. And Riddler Khu also confirms that this new Pokemon's pretty much going to be like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. If you've never seen this Disney movie, very great movie, very fun. But Stitch is an absolute crazy guy. He's a monster. He runs around, does what he wants, and he just has utter chaos. So I am excited to see the personality of this Pokemon in the game. I really hope the animations really display that. And for our last big story of today, we have an actual leaked document that was sent out to big content creators. So unfortunately, I did not personally get one, but this one was leaked in French. And when we translate this document, it actually says, we just got information about mysterious drawings that appeared on the rocks in the trees of Paldea. What could be the origin of these? Come with us on our networks on September 1st to join our investigation about this phenomenon tied to the world of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So we are going to be getting a brand new trailer for the brand new lemur Pokemon that we talked about earlier. And this is really exciting. I wonder if we're going to see the pre-evolution in this as well. I'm going to say this. One, it's going to be 100% better when they did the Galarian Ponyta 24-hour stream. I think that was the worst marketing reveal ever. I hope they never do that again. I think this is going to be probably a 30-second to a 1-minute trailer. They're probably going to show off this forest region, then show off the Pokemon in battle, and maybe the pre-evolution as well. Maybe they will show off a little bit of the evil team too. There is a chance we could see another new Pokemon that is outside of this line or something else. But I think there's going to be weekly or bi-weekly marketing hits with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet showing off all the new Pokemon, because we know there is 105 new Pokemon, and we've only seen, I think, officially 12 now. So that isn't a lot at all out of the 105. So we're just going to have to wait and see, but it is now time. The marketing machine is gassed up and ready to go, and I'm ready for this hype train. And I hope you guys join me on the hype train on this, because I'll be covering this, of course, on September 1st. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see on the September 1st video. What is your hopes and dreams on it? And of course, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, I really appreciate it if you subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.